If you went to a job every day and you were just doing the same thing, that could get a little monotonous. This job, it's fun. I grew up racing bikes. I was a graphic designer. I was able to merge the two on Shopify. It just kept growing and growing, and here I am.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to another stream here on Digglers Place. I hope everybody is doing wonderful on this beautiful Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, I should say, not morning. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired. Diggs and I stayed on the server till about 3 o'clock last night, or this morning. just messing around and doing a little Minecraft stats and things like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty tired, but I did sleep till 10 o'clock, so I should have enough rest to get me through the day and go from there. Let's get into game mode. What's up, everybody? All right, let's take a look here. So we've got, we've got my friend here next to me. That's Nye. Nye, say hi to Nye. Hi, Nye. No, I'm just kidding. Say hi to my friends. No. So I wanted to show this off. Let's turn that music down. I wanted to show off some of the things I've done since the last episode. First of all the shulkers are gone that were throughout here. I mean, obviously we still have our chicken farm shulker right there. We have a few of the nice project shulkers I got to clean out up here. And then we have these few shulkers down here that I also need to clean out, which I've kind of organized a little bit. Like, I've got the majority of the heads in one spot, but I have stuff like this that just needs to go somewhere, right? But other than that, the majority of the items that we had are put up for the most part. There's some spots where I put a shulker box. So I kind of changed my idea on the storage up here. Rather than making separate storage section for fence gates and fences and things like that, I'm just going to make a storage in a shulker box to go in that specific woods chests, right? I don't think we're going to have so much to the point that we can't do that. So that's the idea. And I've kind of done that with a lot of different things. So if we come up here, I had to rearrange this, by the way, because I didn't have a spot for end stone or anything. We didn't have a spot, well, we did for that, but we didn't have one for crying obsidian, so it's there now. We had to move some stuff around. So the nylium, I'm just going to put both different types of nylium in one chest and the other one. I forgot what the other one's called. So same thing up here. We rearranged this, so now, oh, there's the beds I was looking for the other day. We just got all kinds of different wood slabs here, and we're going to do the same for this. This is stone slabs. We're going to have different types of stone slabs, so we'll do, I guess the cobblestone technically could go into there, but same concept. We've got to fix some of this stuff now because I decided instead of putting the slabs at the top slabs, I put them as bottom slabs. That way you knew they were slabs, you know what I mean? So same thing in here, we'll do that. And then, I'm not sure on that. I put walls there, but same thing with the stairs. Well, no, I think I did stairs as separate. I did. So, I did. Because I probably will collect a lot of stairs. But this is another new addition. We have the statues on our server. The statues our data pack on our server, which allows us to take an armor stand and maneuver it appropriately. So I thought I would kind of decorate down here to give me some company, right? I thought that would be pretty neat. Let me move this over here. Hang on one second. Let me find my cursor here. Let's move this over here. But I figured I'd give myself some company, so I put some armor stands here. This is my end gear. Obviously it would have my elytra, right? But this has got some of my end gear attached to it. Ender pearls, water bucket, a pickaxe, my noggin hard hat when I'm not wearing my pumpkin head. We've got Nye here, who's eventually going to be holding my fire resistance armor for the Nether, and that's a fire resistance potion. And then this glowing ender eye, it was a failed attempt at doing this, the public chests. We were trying to come up with a design to where anybody could access a public chest from all around the server, kind of like a mailbox, if you'd say. But that's what this is right here. And one of the mods we downloaded didn't work very well, and so this was one of the things that was used to make it. So I kept it, and now it's a trophy in our base. This particular one is the Ashamed Nye. Things to do Nye. Anytime I complain that I don't have something to do on this server, this guy's going to remind me that I have stuff to do on the server. And he's going to keep me busy. So if I take the book there, which I should be able to take it. Yeah, there we go. So if I take the book there and I open it up, some of the things that we currently have to do, we got to finish Brewing University and gather materials for the potions, which I've kind of been working on that. Finish backside of Skeleton Farm, design and start Bee Farm, redesign the Villager Trading Hall, Breeding Hall, and farms to work together, because currently you can't load the farms up and do trading at the same time. They're in different areas, so it doesn't work very well. So that's just the start of the list. This one, the first number one, I started working on it kind of yesterday. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go over. Yeah, I did. Just AFK, Diggs. Welcome in, Diggs. Just AFK at the Nether Wart Farm. If you have not been over to my YouTube account, make sure you go check it out. There's the link to my YouTube account. I just posted a video yesterday, so if you've missed if you haven't watched the video, then you're gonna kind of get surprised by one of the items that we've put on the server today. Well, I say today, it was built yesterday. So let's get on here. And do we need to sleep? We do not need to sleep. Okay. So going over here to Brewing University, we've done a couple of upgrades on the inside, and I'm going to show those first. Okay. We still have to finish this, and that's what we're working on. That's one of the main things we're working on. I managed to, well, Ark and Diggs have donated their heads, because these 3 stands are dedicated for our armor and our faces right here on these stands, being that we are the main people on the server. It's Dig's server. He'll get the middle spot, I'll get the right spot, and Ark will get the left spot. But we've been playing on this server for quite a while now, and I think it's important that we keep that in mind by encapsulating our armor stands. So that's the main thing behind it, and we'll get our names put on the top, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so these, obviously my head was donated by myself. As you can see there, Nightblue's head killed by Nightblue. Fire arrows work really well with no armor on to do that. And then we got General Diggler's head was a gift, and Archangel's head was a gift. So they will be encapsulated here in Brewing University for everybody to see. And then, of course, the lecterns. I think I've explained those the last time when we were building this. The lecterns will carry the story of the history of potion brewing. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I have a little story. You see all the armor stands up in the Brewing University here. There's a reason for all those armor stands, but they weren't there before. The reason they're there now is because I had my bed right here. I think it was right here. Yeah, it was right here. No, it was right here. I don't know. It was right in this area somewhere. Anyways, it was dark outside. I had been dark for a little while, and I came running back inside to go to sleep, hit the bed, and what do you know? There was a creeper right up there. He saw me. He came over, dropped down on top right about here, and blew up. So all this, you can see I'm missing a sign there. This had been blown off. There was a big hole right here. It was just a mess. It was a mess. And then, so after that happened, I didn't die because of my armor. But after that happened, I kind of looked up here, and there was creepers and skeletons and zombies and all kinds of stuff in those areas. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go ahead and get this done. What you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is the new follower location. So all the followers that we've had in the past from over there in the Dumire community area, those are going to come over here. And if you followed me or you're a subscriber, if you're a subscriber, there will be different levels. But if you follow me, you'll get an armor stand with your name on it. And that will be forever encapsulated here in the Bruin University. I say encapsulated, it'll just be standing here. But if you've actually donated, there will be different levels. So obviously you'll get, for those that are long-term donators, they will get another right armor. For those that are, you know, new, though there's a few. There's a few. For those that are new to following, tier 1 will get like a different colored armor. You know, maybe just an iron armor or that kind of thing. Then we'll do, you know, just different types. Basically, just understand there's a lot of armor stands here, and I need y'all to fill these guys up. We've been streaming for a long time. I'm at 126 followers, and I need y'all to help me out with this. Let's get this filled up. If you are currently a follower, then we'll figure that part out already. But yeah, there's I don't know. There's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 in there. I think that's the same. Yeah, that's going to be the same, I believe. Might be off by 1. It is off by 1. So those are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nope. Did I count that wrong? Why is that off by 1? That's really weird. Oh, this is off by 1. Anyways, there's a lot of armor stands in here. If that's 19, that's 19. That's what? 38? Yeah, 38. So 38 times 2 is... don't give me a lion. 38 times 2 is 70. I can't. Don't ask me to do math. 80 per level. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so this is the new change. If you didn't watch the video, and I'm sorry that you missed out on it, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and watch it. But this is our new addition. In the back of the building here, we needed Nether Wart, so we created a Nether Wart Farm. And I really enjoy it. I think I'm doing some decorating on it still. Obviously, we got a floating island thing, and that's where the terraforming today is coming into play. As you can see here, it's floating all over the place. But I've been doing some decorating on it, and I'm really pleased with that. I like it. It's kind of got that outdoor vibe in here. I was currently working on getting a smoker together. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do like a thing right here where we put the smoker right here. And we kind of got this outdoor grill thing on. That was kind of what I was vibing at. We got a little campfire here. But we have an entrance and an exit to our farm. And let me go switch this around. I'm going to show you kind of how this farm does. I AFK'd from, I think we went to bed at 3 o'clock. I got back on just to put my player in AFK mode. Let's just put it this way. It was AFK from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock, roughly about. But I have all of this. Let me get back over these. And I have all this right now. So let's get this. Let me sleep. Let me sleep before anything happens. Let me sleep. Okay. So let me do this because we got a bunch of Nether Wart sitting in there right now. While we're working on what we're going to work on today, this will be going. So basically you just call a minecart, sit in it, click on the button. It'll shoot you up a Vader here, and you just right click. When these hit age 3, The mechanism, you might have seen it before. Doc M77 had posted the design. It automatically, when it hits stage 3, smashes the nether wart. You pick it up as you're going by and you plant another one. And it works out pretty good. There are a few times where you're going so fast you don't plant. So that's a little bit harder. Yeah, that's the main thing. When I logged back in last night, or this morning, well, I say log back in. When I got up, I looked at it, and I had a full inventory of nether wart plus 1 egg. So I had 1 slot that was taken up by an egg. Wasn't very nice. Alright, looks like we got all these picked up. So once you come back to the end, there's more. I can see it. One just smashed as I was going by it. Once you come to the end, if you take this and you click on that lever right there, shoots you back out, takes the card off, and puts it right back into here. So definitely worthwhile. Let's see, we picked up 43. Was that? No, I don't know how many I picked up. Anyways, we're slowly stacking it up. Plus, I'll take a look at it here in a second. I added a bunch of nether wart to this. I wonder if I can get in here. I want to show y'all how much nether wart actually came out of this. Right? Because I dumped a bunch in here. So there's that. There's that. 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 So that's it. We're almost full. We're almost to the point that it'll turn on the light permanently. So I could probably take what I currently have and completely turn that light on. So, but that's not the only one we have to fill up, right? We have these auto brewing stations that you can set it and forget it. You can set it and forget it. But when we go up here, you'll see. Oh, I don't have the things in here. Anyways, these will hold the items needed to make a specific potion, and those need to be filled up too. So definitely a work in progress on that. One of the biggest things I do have a couple of mods on here now. One of them is light layover, the same one that Impulse SV uses to kind of see where I'm sitting, because I've just had an extremely large amount of mobs everywhere, and I'm not good with mobs. Mobs don't like me. Of course, they don't like anybody, but they really don't like me. So you'll see up here I have a bunch of lights that I've got to come through and cover up or do some kind of designing with, and go from there. I did add some lights to this to make it to where they couldn't spawn up here. But as of right now, so basically it's really simple. Look, I've got a spawnable point there. Some of this stuff is not spawnable, but it still shows that the light level's low, and so it's gonna want to spawn an enemy. But I'm not too worried about it. So basically that's what we're doing. Alright, so on the agenda today, we need to fill this in. This platform is actually going to come out to here. It's going to come out to here, and then we're going to have to fill up everything underneath it. So it is going to be a task and a half today. But the reason why I'm doing that is because up here, I was going to build a sugarcane farm in here, but I like this. I need to put string up there, but I like this. This is too grand of a room to do anything with. I mean, it's plain, it's dull, there's nothing to it, but it's like one of those hallways you walk down going, man, this is massive, and I don't want to do anything with it. Maybe put some pictures on the wall or something, I don't know. Maybe I can do a design right there in that wall just so it's there, I guess, right? Talking about this glass, move it in to right here, just so it's not impeding on the. I'm trying to make it to where nothing can get me while we're on this bottom row. That was the main thing. You can hear them firing off. See, there's already a bunch more. There's already a bunch more. Let's go for one more ride, and then we'll get started on today's project. Oh, I forgot to switch it around. Oops. That's fine. We can get these. I figured out the perfect way to sit in the minecart too, where you do not miss the hitboxes. If you angle yourself like this, the majority of the time you will not miss the hitboxes. Well, I say that, and here I am missing all the hitboxes. I missed like 3 there. I thought I had it figured out, apparently not. I mean, I'm hitting a lot more than what I was. Maybe I need to be more angled. Right? Do it more at an angle. I got that one. Got that one. I got one there. Either way, I think it's not like super efficient. I mean, it is, but it's not. Some of the planting doesn't get done right away, but eventually you end up catching up to it and getting everything planted. So, yeah, I agree with you. Right here, it's because that glass is just slowing us down. Got that one. We'll shut off and we'll get back to what we're doing. We're building a platform for a manual Nether Wart Farm, so that way I don't have to sit here. This becomes only an AFK farm. That's the main thing behind it. Okay, we're gonna switch this lever, go back out. Alright, and then I don't know how much I picked up. 45, and I started off with 0. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'll probably end up moving that glass because you're right, that's going to be a pain in the butt not being able to. Let's see, I need white concrete. So I cleaned up all those shulkers, and here I am now with a bunch of messed up shulkers again. We're going to put this in here for now. This is pretty much everything that's been collected from the farm since last night when Diggler did his fair share on the farm. Sat and went AFK. Well, he wasn't AFK. We were sitting there talking. But okay. All right, we're going to build this platform out. That's the main thing right now. Let's build this out. We're going to build our not so AFK Nether Wart Farm, which I guess it could still kind of be called an AFK farm because it's you can't really do anything until it's grown. So, but at least it'll be growing while you're in the area. Getting dark already. I do like the way the spruce trapdoors turned out. They really look nice. They look like a fence. And for those that don't know, and me and Diggs tested it last night just to make sure, placing the trapdoor down makes it to where, like that, makes it to where you can jump over it, but mobs cannot. they do not see this as a full block the way it is. Now, if you did a trapdoor, like this, they see that as a full block. They can jump up on that, they can get over, they see this as a full block. However, if you do it the opposite way, they do not see that as a full block. Therefore, they cannot jump on it. So, just an idea for those when you're building. Keep that in mind if you want to have something different as far as decoration. At least that's been my experience. Now, I don't want you to go in your world and plan out your whole world with trapdoors like this, and then all of a sudden mobs start attacking you and jumping over trapdoors and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to get blamed for that. So, I know I haven't had any jump over yet, so that's the main thing behind that. I haven't had any jump over yet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put one right here. We want to make sure that we are well lit up so we're not creating mobs on this platform. I'm going to do that one right there. Trying to think some of the other ingredients that we need for our potion farm, or for our potion for Brewing University, is stuff that we're gonna have to really go out and get. I've still yet, believe it or not, let's see how many I've killed. I've got to look at this. We were looking at statistics last night, and I tell you what, some of the statistics we had were quite amazing. But I want to see how many rabbits I've killed, because I have the percentage to get a Lucky's rabbit foot are supposed to not be that bad. Where is it? Rabbit. I have killed 82 rabbits, and out of those 82 rabbits, I have not gotten a single Lucky Rabbit's foot. Not a single one. Not even just one. It's been horrible. And I need rabbit's feet. Okay. Let's move it on up. Let's go this way. We're gonna do this out here first, and then we'll go that way with it. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a lattice type build over the top of it. I want to make it to where it's not spawnable. I want to make it to where you're protected. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna go right here. Right. I want to make it to where you're protected, so you don't have to worry about mobs. Because let's face it, my buildings are major mob fests. Let's see here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Let's see. Go ahead and cover these up. Oop, that didn't work out very well, did it? I remember these are lights. There's been a couple times where I've been running through here because I am in the biome I'm in. I've ran through here thinking that was snow and broke it. I need to put one right here. And some of those lights may get covered up, but for right now, I'm going to light it up because we don't want mobs, for sure. We definitely do not want mobs. Okay. going to try before the stream ends today. I'm going to try to get our statues in place. Wow! And this is why my stats for golden carrots is a lot higher. Or my falling stats are a lot better. What are you staring at? I know I have zoom on here. I'm pretty sure I have zoom on here. Let me see. Let me see what I added a few mods. Let me see. I have where is it? Do I have the zoom option? Doesn't sodium have a zoom option? Can't remember. Can't remember if anybody has a zoom option. Let's go into our options. Oh yeah, let's do this first. Let's get away from down there. Right? While we're looking, let's go pick up some Nether Wart. Let's do that. Well, there's a lot. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Up we go. Let me get these planted real quick and then we'll look up the mod deal here. Get these suckers growing here. Not about AFK. One of the downfalls to doing this though is once your inventory's full, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no way for me to empty my inventory. I mean, I guess every once in a while you can come back and check and just like create a hopper spot where you could just toss them off into a hopper area. That'd be my guess. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go hit escape. Mods. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Options, controls. Zoom in. Zoom in alternative. Let's see. Let's do. Nope, can't do left control. Maybe Z. Nope, can't do Z. Maybe X. Nope, can't do X. Tab. Nope, can't do tab. What about tilde? Yeah, we can do tilde. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I disconnected. This can't be good. I disconnected. You did the creeper sound right as I disconnected. I don't know whether I should be scared or not. That's funny. I guess